Up next is the tip of the week. This is a feature where we show you a trick or two on how to use some certain feature on your phone or some other feature in a given app. And now for this week's episode, here's your tip of the week.
Next, we have our tip of the week, and Warren shows you how to import material into the ElevenLabs Reader, which we covered in episode 194.
Hi, for episode 196 tip of the week, this is demonstrating how to import your material using the ElevenLabs Reader. A little while ago, I demonstrated the ElevenLabs Reader as an app of the week. However, it was getting a little bit lengthy, so I decided to not go into how you import material. Today, however, I'll be demonstrating just that. I'll be demonstrating this using my Pixel 9 Pro XL running Android 14 and TalkBack 15.0. I am in my folder of ebook readers, and now I'll navigate my way to the icon for ElevenLabs Reader.
ElevenLabs Reader.
And I'll tap to open.
ElevenLabs Reader. Ask Pastor John. 750.
This is one of the books that I had imported. And in my last demonstration of the app, we talked about the tabs at the bottom and how the last item at the bottom right is the
Account. Out of list.
Account button. And just above that is the import button. I mentioned this in my demonstration. It's just that we didn't go into it. Today, however, for episode 196 tip of the week, I'm doing the importation method. I'll now tap on Import.
Import. Button.
And let's tap
Pop-up window. Import. Disabled.
Upon tapping on Import, we have 4 buttons at the bottom. Starting from the bottom left, here are the buttons that we have.
Write text.
We have write text. In other words, you could tap here and type your own text that you would like the reader to read for you. To the right of that,
Paste link.
if you have an existing URL on your clipboard, let's say to a news article or whatever, you could tap here and paste it and hear it read to you. The third button to the right
Import file.
is the import file, and the last item
Scan.
is the scan. The 2 items that I want to talk about today would be the importation and the scanning process. The last 2 are self-explanatory. Let's tap on Import,
Import file.
and I tap.
Recent. Show routes. Button.
We heard show routes. In other words, we want to go into the internal storage of our device.
Menu. Open from.
And we hear Open From, and I'm going to tap on.
Pixel 9 Pro XL.
Here's Pixel 9 Pro XL. I tap.
Pixel 9 Pro XL. Show routes. Button.
And
Out
now
of list.
I'm going to tap on my Books folder.
Books. Row 2. Column
Here's
2.
my Books folder.
Books. Show routes. Button. Out of grid.
And in here, I'll find the different books I could import.
Complete works. Ernest Hemingway. EPUB. 9.80 megabytes. April
so
9th,
I could
2017.
Tap on that to import it. You got the drift. Now I'm going to go back.
Pixel 9 Pro X. ElevenLabs Reader.
Going back, it took us all the way out of where we went to the importation process, and now we're back in the main UI of the app, and I'll now need to tap on that Import again.
Import. Button. Out of list.
And I tap,
Pop-up window. Import. Disabled.
and now I'm going to tap on the last button at the bottom right. That will be the scan.
Scan.
Tap,
Allow ElevenLabs Reader to take pictures and record video. While using the app. Button.
and I'll tap,
ElevenLabs Reader. Go back. Button.
We are now in the camera view. That's the live view of the documents or whatever that we want to scan. And now I got a book that is opened here, and I'm going to stand up. I hope you hear me. The thing missing here is the fact that we don't have like a guidance letting us know whether all the four corners are in focus or not. And so you'll have to use your own wisdom on how you go about capturing the document that you want to scan. And while we're here in the live view of the camera, we've got 3 buttons at the bottom. To the very left edge, we have
Add image from gallery button.
We have Add Image from Gallery. And to the very right edge, we got
Listen button.
Listen. Now, the third button is not aligned with those. It's slightly above, but it's not in line, so it's not dap in between the Add Image and the Listen. Rather, slightly in the middle, but slightly above those. And that will be the Take Picture.
Take picture button.
And now I'll tap on Take Picture. I just tapped on Take Picture, and because I don't have sounds, we didn't hear any sound. Now, we have some buttons at the top and also at the bottom. At the top, we have Go Back.
Go back button.
And then 2 more buttons to the right edge, and we've got
Help form button.
And the last button on the top right
More button.
is the More button. Now, before I tap on that More, I want to go down to the bottom, because if I tap on that More and I go back, it'll take us out of here. At the bottom, we have some buttons. So basically, we have like a media bar, or what I refer to as the selection status. And we got
1%. Progress slider.
And if you're a swiper and you swipe, it's going to jump you to the row of buttons at the bottom. So what you want to do is move your finger to the right edge of the phone, and you'll hear
Center highlighted content button.
We hear Center highlighted content. Now at the bottom, we got some buttons, and starting from the bottom left,
Select voice button.
moving right,
Seek back button.
right,
Play button.
right,
Seek forward button.
and the last button on the bottom right.
Adjust playback speed 1x button.
That's all we have at the bottom. Now going back to that top right corner where there's the More, I'll now go tap on that More and see the last items that we have before we close this tip of the week.
More button.
Tap. Tapping on More, here's what we've got.
Save coming soon disabled. Window pop-up window.
You cannot save it because it's coming soon. Below that,
Share coming soon disabled.
the same thing is true with the Share, and
Delete.
there's the Delete button. And that's the last item, and that's your tip of the week using the importation or the scanning feature of the ElevenLabs Reader. Thanks for listening.